Instagram releases new features in their DMs, including a View Once feature that's quite popular on WhatsApp. TikTok announces automated advertising solutions that are powered by AI under the brand name Smart Plus. Google launches a new program called Global Signal Exchange that is aimed at fighting scams and frauds online. More details about these three and a couple of important news items related to YouTube Shorts and Facebook ads and Instagram ads coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi Lazarus. Welcome. This is a show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media, AI, and emerging tech news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. Instagram announced a bunch of new features for their DMs, direct messaging. While some of them are cosmetic, like themes and stickers and so on, some of the features are actually useful. First is they're bringing the View Once feature, which is quite popular on WhatsApp, to Instagram DM. So you can send a photo or a video that can be viewed only once and then it disappears. You can also unsend a message up to 15 minutes after you send it. I'm sure you're all aware of read receipts. You can now turn on or off your read receipts for a specific chat. You don't have to do it across the account. You can also create a poll, which could be useful for a ministry. And you can also send a message silently, which means the receiver will not get a notification when they receive the message. I think this could be useful for ministries who don't want to annoy their followers with too many notifications. I think it's a good feature, especially if you want to keep your audience happy. These are a set of useful features. Pass this on to your social media team. YouTube had an important clarification this week about YouTube Shorts expanded duration. We reported last week that YouTube Shorts can now be up to 3 minutes long. YouTube has clarified that this does not mean that all your existing videos that are vertical and that 3 minutes long are going to become shorts. Only the videos that are uploaded after October 15, 2024 are going to be considered as shorts. An important clarification, pass this on to your ministry video team. The next thing about shorts is the ability for you to remix any video and use it as a template, instead of just having limitations to use only a particular element of a video. This is a good thing because you can now remix more videos with more creativity coming into your content. Finally, Studio mobile app is getting a landscape mode, which is a small thing, but it's actually a big thing if you are managing your entire channel on your mobile phone. TikTok now joins the list of major social media networks that use automated solutions or AI-powered solutions for advertising. As you already know, Meta has this AI-powered solutions under the name of Advantage. LinkedIn calls it Accelerate program. And now TikTok says that their program is going to be called Smart Plus. They have 3 options. One is called Smart Plus Web Campaigns, which includes Smart Plus Catalog Ads, which is focused on driving traffic and lower funnel actions to your website. They also have Smart Plus App Campaigns, which is focused on driving app install for your mobile apps. And finally, Smart Plus Lead Generation Campaigns, which, as the name says, is meant for generating more leads. So the announcement says that these Smart Plus campaigns are going to automate processes that are related to 3 things: targeting, bidding, and creatives. If you use TikTok for ads, this is an important information for your advertising team. Pass this on to them. This news episode is brought to you by Connected Church Academy. If you are a leader or a media team member or even a volunteer that is handling media inside a church, a nonprofit, or a Christian ministry, then this is a resource you don't want to miss, because this is about equipping you for media work. So do check out our website, cca.live, where you will find all the details. You'll also find this link, cca.live, in the description of wherever you're listening to me. Meta has released a few brand safety and ad placement control tools that could be useful in certain ministry settings. You now have the ability to turn comments off for particular advertising campaigns. There may be campaigns for specific nonprofit or ministry use case where you don't want comments. Now you can turn them off. Second is Meta allows you to create a publisher block list where you can create a set of Instagram or Facebook profiles where you do not want your ads to appear. So you can create that list, upload it to Meta, and they will use it as part of their ad placement strategy. Finally, Meta has one location called Brand Safety and Suitability Center, which is like one tab that contains all these information and the ability for you to make the changes to your campaigns and so on. It also has an overview dashboard, which they launched earlier. Google announced details about their new program called Global Signal Exchange Program that is aimed to reduce online frauds and scams. Google is partnering with two organizations. One is Global Anti-Scam Alliance and DNS Research Foundation. With AI, scamming and spams and fake information is only going to increase in the digital and social media space. So this is a very commendable action by Google. They're also funding it with a new funding program. Their cross-account protection program, which they launched a while ago, now serving 3.2 billion users. This is a protection tool that kicks in whenever an organization uses sign in with Google feature. Have you ever seen a website when you go in, they give you an option to sign in with Google? When they do that, Google is able to give this extra protection. Cybersecurity is an important topic that we as nonprofit churches and ministries need to pay attention to. If you've not yet subscribed to our channel, then I'm going to ask you, why not? Why don't you take a minute to just subscribe and stay on top of all the social media and AI news that could impact the way you run your ministry or your church? Go ahead and do it.